they look fantastic. I really like those. I really like those. And realistic population on those. 8 households. You're having a giraffe, aren't you? Flipping it, they're huge. Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in Blightea-on-the-Wold. You can tell because there's big red double-decker buses and Yorkshire T-vans going round a roundabout. What other city has all of those things? Well, I've got a huge list of things that we're going to be doing in this episode because I've been reading back through the comments and there's been lots of suggestions of things that need fixing up, things that need changing, little tweaks we can make to improve our city. So that's what we're going to be diving into. But I just love starting off by looking around all the details we put into this city. It is looking fan-flipping-tastic. Now, one of the things that I want to aim for as well in this episode, if at all possible, is still expanding. We really need to. I'm trying to get up to 48,000 so we can get another tile to purchase. And considering I'm using the realistic population mod, it's become quite difficult. If we look at Croydon Gardens over here, for instance, let's just open up the district there. So Croydon Gardens is everything you can see in this area here. How many people do you think live in all of these? Each of these is a semi-detached house. You've got a family in both. That's the same over here. That's the same up there. How many people do you reckon? Put it in the comments. I'll just wait for like 1 second. I've waited for 1 second. Let's have a look. What is in Croydon Gardens? 4,271. And if anybody put that exact number down, I don't believe you. So to get the 8,000 we need to hit our next target, we need something that is like twice the size of this, which is eventually will happen. But we will get there. We will get there. One thing I wanted to change over here. We put in these bike-friendly roads, and I saw a lot of comments about these, and I agree with what you have to say, that you wouldn't have bike-friendly roads everywhere on an estate like this. You might have them through a main road, and then you need normal roads everywhere else for parking. Yeah, these have got parking on, so what I'm going to do is keep this outline here, this main road that goes through, but I'm going to downgrade, well, not downgrade, but I'm going to put all these other ones as normal roads, because they're so quiet. You really don't need dedicated bike lanes to get through here. But the main one, you get on here, hop out onto that road there, then it will come in handy. There we go. Excellent. And then what I'm going to do is take this bike, one with the bike lanes, and then I'm going to upgrade this one. Oh, look, I've got that on. That means I'm going to have trees everywhere. I better check that. It means I've got to be careful I'm not destroying anything when I put this in. I think we're okay. And I'm going to do the same. So this outside one here. Oh, man, I'm going to pause it. It's breaking bus lanes. There we go. All the way around here is also going to have... Darn it! Broke a path of the bike lane thing on. I will fix that. Don't worry. Didn't click the button correctly. Oh, well, we'll get that sorted. No problem. We'll grab that. We'll pop that in there. You're happy. And then we'll come over here. Grab that. Thank you kindly, and we'll get that back into there. And there's probably a couple of trees around there, but that's fine. So there we go. So now we've got bike lane access there, bike lane access there. Now, when you come onto this big road, whoop, there we go. Would a nice bike lane on here help as well? I'm not sure. We've actually got one that will fit in with the British road. So we might just leave it like it is. And yeah. That'll be something we'll take a look at in a bit more detail another time. Now, something else we did over here, if we take a look at Croydon Gardens, we've upped the level to level 4 as the maximum level. But the, oh, look at that. The land here is such high land value. And over here as well, I reckon we can make some adjustments there. And hopefully this will increase how many people we've got. So I'm going to change this to level 5. And immediately we're probably going to start seeing, there we go, people upgrading their houses. Let's just watch this for a moment. There we go. That's probably nearly done. So that's going to add, hopefully, some more people into our area. But certainly, with the increasing all of that, the land value is just going to keep going up as well. T Hampton Rise, if I remember correctly, was also... Oh, take it back. That's got a level 5 on it. What about these ones down here? Let's just check. So Thornaby I know that area, let's just take a look at our district tools. Yeah, that area jumps over the top there. That's limited to 4. I'm going to put that up to 5. There we go. Oh, and we're going to get the same there as well. Oh my goodness, look at it go. Wow, that is fantastic. So whereas earlier on in the game we needed to put that level cap on it, now we've upgraded the city so much. Oh, that is fantastic. So undoing that level is only going to help. So what about St. Giles East? Yeah, that's capped at a level 4. St. Giles West, also a level 4. Okay. I know what's going to happen if we do these ones. Some of these are going to complain. So I think I'm going to leave those at a 4. That's done. That's done. This is all done. What about over here? Wow, look at this. So what have we got over here? West Kettling, which is East Kettling. Yeah. So have we limited these? No, we haven't limited that. And we haven't limited that. No, okay, that's good. But you can see the land value here is pretty super high. Didn't add too much to our population, but adds more to our land value and all that good stuff. So something else I needed to check out and fix is our train line. We've got a train line that runs from T Hampton over here all the way round to, I'm going to call this the Wold train station. I know it's not called that. West Kettling Park train station over here, or Old West Kettling Park. And that always shows up as 0. And I mentioned that a few episodes ago, a couple of episodes ago. Here we go. 0 and 0. Anything that comes from and into Upper T Hampton has a 0 against it. And at the time I thought, oh, that is probably to do with this reason and that reason. And somebody just mentioned, is it the train station is broken? So I've had a look at this, and this train station here will accept intercity trains and still has a 0 on there. So I think there's some sort of issue with this train station. Even though all the lines come in and out, the trains are working, it looks like it should be okay. It isn't. So this is the simple train station. I've tried resetting it. So with the Move It mod, I've got mine set to Control R, but you can go into here and do that one there, reset object. That hasn't done anything. So we are going to delete this and we're going to replace it with... yeah, this one here, UK train station generic number 1. It's looking like it's going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to anarchy that in there. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to use the Move It mod to get that right up to this little section. Whoops, this little section here. I'll just put like a little tree and a little thing here at the end. Yeah, that overlines there. Okay, I bet this is not connected now. So let's do that. There we go. That looks okay. And if we just let that run for a moment, this should kick back in again. Yep, there we go. That's all working okay. So are we going to see people walking inside? Yes, we are already. We saw people walking inside, walking onto the platform. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. So within minutes... oh, man, are these all coming out of the metro? Oh, they love the metro. Within minutes, we should see trains coming and going from here and a rise in the figures for this station. And there we go. We've had a few trains coming and going. Let's just check the figures on this. And it still says... what? 0? I literally saw people getting on and off that train. Oh, maybe it's because the week hasn't passed yet. Oh, there we go. The week has passed. Figures are going up. It was 3, then it was 8. Now it'll be something else in a second. Excellent. That is what I want to see. We'll come back and check that towards the end and see how much of a difference that's made. Now, something else I had a lot of comments about was these metro stations that we use, these ones here. A lot of people were saying that these were made before the DLC that updated the metro length. I want to say Sunset Harbour. I can't remember which one it was. And they were saying that's going to be a problem because your metros are going to get stuck. Well, if we actually have a look in this view here. There we go. Look. So we can see when they come in. We'll have another one come down here in a moment. So we'll see when this comes into this metro station here that it is too long. The train is. It doesn't get all the way to the other end. But the game can work with that. And it jumps over and goes back. And I only have... I believe on each of these lines, 1 or 2 metro trains at the most. So vehicles 2, 1, 4 has got the most on. So where's that line over here? but they're so spread out. Oh, autosave, quick sip of tea. Yeah, the trains or the metros are so spread out that they're not getting caught on each other. But what you can do, I'm going to pause it there. So we'll look at this one here that's sticking out. If we use the Move It mod and then hold Alt, we can grab the actual end of the station. There we go. And move that out a bit. So it is the length, there we go, of that train. I'm going to check there's not another node right next to it. No, we seem to be okay. I'm going to go a little bit further. There we go. So we'll just wait for that train to come and go. And hopefully when the next one comes in, it will sit nicely within that length of platform. Let's wait and see. There it comes, and it fits nicely in there. Excellent. So we can do that with any platforms where there's any problem. So I'll just do these two here as well. Make sure there's no nodes too close to each other. And that one there should be perfectly fixed. Here comes another one. Fits in nicely. Excellent. So that's a little fix for that if you need it. Oh, quick check on the trains. 21 passengers there. 43 passengers. Look at that. That is going absolutely fantastic. So we need to keep an eye on that and make sure that we're fitting in enough. Is that already... Oh, it's already got a train that's been chosen. It hasn't got the picture yet. So we need to make sure we've got enough vehicles running there. But it looks okay at the moment. Fantastic. Right, so let's take a look at something else. We can tweak our transit options. So we've got all of our buses here, and I've sorted them by the amount of passengers on each line. And what I want to look for is any lines that are oversubscribed. So all of these have got, I mean, the most we saw there was 39. 48 over here. I think that one's okay. A bus is literally about to loop around the end over here, and that will come around here and pick those up. And that should be okay. So that's not too bad. If we take a look at the second line down, so this one's got less overall passengers, more buses, but if we look at this one, we've got a line here with 100, 200 on it. So that is here at the bus station. If we go a little bit further down, we've got one with 260. I mean, that is nuts. This bus here is not going to be able to pick up enough. And that is in an interesting spot. That is over here by Princess Hay Park. So we've got all these really high density blocks of flats filled with people, 68 households in each of those, a lot of people there going to different places. Now there was a mod at one time we could use that would tell us where they were all going, which was really handy, but unfortunately that mod doesn't work anymore. But what we can do, if we use our traffic view, we can see underground there is a metro that comes through here that stops at the Wave Retail Park. There is space over here where we could add another stop and hopefully get a lot of those people away from that bus stop there. And I'm thinking we could just utilize this little space here and add in a nice metro station. There we go. Let's go into this mode. Oh, that looks just nice, doesn't it? That just nestles in there. Look, no problem at all in the park. No one is going to complain about that. So let's get that thing hooked up. There we go. And I'm just going to pause the game. I'm going to take that stop and bring it over to here. And then I'm going to make sure that we've got our stops on there. So we've got to drag that to add a stop that way. And then if it lets me get it, drag that to add a stop on there. So we've just extended that line, which comes up here to Upper T Hampton Hub. So that's giving a lot of those people access to a better mode of transport. And then I'm just thinking about crossing over the road here. Let's just have a look with Traffic Manager. Let's take that. We're going to make that node a crossing. Now it's going to let me add traffic lights in. There we go. So we now get a crossing over here. Let's just see how many people end up going into our metro station. Yep, so lots of people going into the metro station, which is good. It's also interesting. I want to see this line, this bus line here, go down as well. So more people decide to take the metro than stand around for a bus. Oh, look at that. That one coach just turned up. It's taken the last people from this stop, dropped off a load of people, which are now walking around to go into the metro station. So we have fixed an oversubscribed line, which is just absolutely brilliant. So that is certainly something to keep an eye out for in your city. There's a few people coming now, but nowhere near as bad as before. That is brilliant. So that means now we're going to have to rename that line. So let's just copy Princess Hay Park. We'll jump back into here. So that used to be upper T to the wave. There we go. We'll get that. Princess Hay Park. And it's got one vehicle. I am now going to up that to 2. Is that going to let me do it? Yep, I'm scrolling. There we go. What's the lowest we can do and get to? 100 and whatever. That'll do. Excellent. 142. Good. So that will take down how many people also waiting over here as well, which is Upper T Hampton Hub, in case you were wondering. Right, so let's see if we can tackle our population problem to expand. We're going to use some of this area over here, and we want to make sure that we do it in a way where everybody's got enough access to services and all the different things they need in their life. So first of all, what are we going to do here? We're going to take this road here, and we're going to try and just bring that down here. Let's just set that back to ground level. That is going to come straight down here, like so. And we're just going to connect that up to there. Let's maybe go the other way, and we're going to clean a connection and key that in. Yep, that's fine. And then we're going to want some sort of connection. Let's have a look. We've got that fast road. Actually, if we just concentrate on this little grid here, we should be fine. And then what I'd like to do is just put something down the main road either side that is pretty high density. What have we got here? We've got the old pumping service. Yeah, we're going to move that. Where could that go? That's not really going to be offensive to people. Maybe down here by our cargo train station area. Yeah, there we go. That fits in there okay, and that frees up some space over here for our building as well. Nobody's lacking electricity. No, we're fine. So let's just take a look at this little quadrant up here. And first of all, along this main road, we're going to get some high density buildings in there. So using the Find It mod, I've got that selected as growable. I've unticked vanilla, so we're only getting custom assets for the workshop, and I picked high density. And I really like the look of these buildings here. These are the Edinburgh Row House buildings. So if you wish, you can go and check those on the workshop. I also want to make sure that I only get level 1. So if we go into here, select building level, minimum 1, maximum 1. And then what is the letter? It's ERH. So if I put in ERH, Edinburgh Row House. There we go. So we've got these options here. Whoops. Let's just take a look at what we've got. Okay, so we've got a couple of corner ones with the pubs. We've seen that one before. We've got this one here. Yes, that's not too bad. So some of these ones here, I'm just looking what's the difference between those. Nothing really. So between these 4 here, I think we can work out something going down here. I don't want to use these. There we go. And maybe we'll just take this section between here and here. So I'm thinking we're going to leave spaces in between these. Now, I've seen a lot of people ask me before why I don't just use a theme to get these sort of things placed down like this. And this is a good reason why, because as we can see, this is all nice and laid out. So if I themed this, so I just use my zoning here, put that in, had a theme over the top that had these items in, they might not grow in where I want them. So I want them set like this, with a gap in between, but as you can see, it doesn't always want to do what you want, and the game has its own ideas sometimes. I've got different colour roofs, that's the difference. And even here, this isn't quite where I want them, so when I particularly want something, I tend to place it down by hand. So what would have happened here if I'd done the zone? I would have got 2 there, and then I probably would have got 2 there and nothing there, or maybe this small one in there as well. Which, I don't know, actually, now I've done this, I'm going to fill in this gap and wonder whether we can just go for them right next to each other instead. Okay, there we go. That is not too bad along there. Let's just have a look and see how many people are going to be living in these abodes. So, realistic pop, 8 out of 10 houses. Okay, so we've got them set as US high-rise will give us 8. What's the UK? We've got European single dwellings, duplexes. So if we go for older, that will give us 15. If we go for modern, we'll get 10. So I think we're going to go for European apartments older. We're going to save and apply that, and then I'm going to go through and add that to all of these different ones as well. Now, of course, what's worth keeping in mind is the higher up the level of these items that you go, the less people end up living in them. So as our city is growing, some of these houses are going to be holding less people, so that is also something worth keeping in mind. Right, so that is definitely going to increase our population. It's starting to grow. I'm going to do the same all the way down this road as well, like this. There we go. Nicely done. So we've got even more of these lovely houses all the way along the front here, increasing our population. Not quite sure what we'll do with the corner. Actually, let's go and put one of those corner ones in. So which one? That one's not going to really fit. That one we've already got somewhere else. All right, we can make this fit. That'll do. And the fact that this isn't exactly the right shape is fine. That's right. No problem. Excellent. So I wonder how many more people that's going to add. We're up to 42, coming on for 43,000 at the moment. Got a lot of people moving in, as we can see. But we need to work on our school. So we said we need to make sure there's a lot of services, enough services. Our high school here is, getting almost, well, it's nearly full by one person. So we're quite low on that. We have a look at high school in here. So this one over here as well. Yeah, so we need another high school. So if we just keep this little campus here in the middle and find another high school that will fit in with the look that we've got going on here. Yeah, something not too big. So it looks like it's another... So 1,100 in one like that would be fantastic. Going to pop that one there. What does that say? A high school. Yeah. Oh, 545. Even though it said... Did it say 1,000 and something on there? Student capacity 1,100. Oh, is that the realistic population mod? I bet it is. Oh, that's the only two options it gives us. So we can't change. What about this option here? Yeah. Still doesn't change. So 554 is the biggest it can have. All right. Well, 545. We'll leave it like that. Okay, there we go. We just got a nice little complex there. Enough schools to keep us going for a while. Let's just add another large tree out the back. I quite like these ones. We'll just add like 2 or 3 of those and then some forest patches around the bottom. There we go. Excellent. Then we want to make sure our buses are coming up here. So we do have this one here. Could we just bring that to stop outside? Yeah, it's going to cross over the road whichever way we go. We're going to pop it there. And then we're going to add... We've got a stop there. And another stop over there. So I think that will take care of in the middle. Oh, because we've got the shops here, haven't we, as well? I forgot about that. So should we have this come up around the back? Like that. So that stops over here. That stops around there. We've got paths to get through. Yep. Excellent. That will do nicely. Up to 43,614. And then behind these, I would like a section with some high-rise flats. So maybe what we would perhaps call some more affordable housing. So an area a little bit like this, but we do have some different high-rise blocks of flats we can use. So what I would like to do is try and build around this disaster response unit that we've got here. I mean, this does not look like a building that would fit in with a UK city, but what I'm going to do is try and build around it and see if we can blend it in a bit. I don't know how successful this is going to be. I wanted just to check the noise on this. Noise, not too bad, so that's okay. Well, let's first of all start off by framing this in with, we'll just use some of these normal roads first of all and see how we go. excellent. And then around here, we're going to do some high-rise buildings. So we've got lots of different high-rise buildings that we can use. A couple that jumped out at me I'd like to use. This one here, the Great British Point Block. There we go. Nice and tall. We can maybe get 1 or 2 of those at the very most. 46 households. Let's go for the European. So that's 46 to 70. 70 households. That'd be 140 households around this one. And then also I would like to use something a little bit more modern that I think would stand out rather well. Here we go, the HDB apartment block, this one here. And I like this one. It looks very fresh, very modern. And we could get a few of those perhaps in set at a jaunty angle. And that is all. Oh, they look great next to each other as well, don't they? Let's just pop another one there. Oh, they look fantastic. I really like those. I really like those. And realistic population on those. 8 households. You're having a giraffe, aren't you? Flipping it, they're huge. Well, we'll sort that out and we'll add some more of those in. So let's just have a little think about how we're going to do this. So we're definitely going to need some parking in here. Let's see if we can head out in this direction. Ooh, what's this going to be? What's this going to be? Right, let's just take a pause from the building here and just take a look at the population on these. So 8 households. I really think we need to adjust that. That just doesn't seem enough to me. No. Okay. Oh, let's come out of that. Let's just take a look. So, I mean, if this was one household, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in this section here. Times 2, 24. I mean, I would say at least 24 households in each of these. So we are going to adjust that and say 24, add custom setting, save and apply. And that should apply now to all of these, because it's all exactly the same one. 24. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so we'll go with that. And then these ones here, lovely looking model, by the way. These look really sharp. Let's see what this one says. 46 households, floors 25. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I reckon there's 25 on there. Might have just miscounted that. So let's go for 70. Save and apply. 70 households on there. Get the most. And that'll be the same for both of those. Yep, excellent. So that is going to be a lot of people coming in there. They all want to shop somewhere. They all want to work somewhere. We've got schools here. So I'm thinking of a little, maybe a shopping complex and an office complex in here. Okay, so we've got this shopping centre that comes in 4 pieces. And I'm just wondering whether we could make something out of that. Let's just grab some of these roads here. And see how this works out. There we go. So we're just going to have just a few along the front here. I'm not quite sure what sort of size these are going to be or anything like that yet. Let's just lengthen that one out. And I want some service road connections around the back for all the trucks and stuff. So we're going to just do a little something. There we go, that will do. We can fill in any little gaps we've got left, hopefully, with a very small one of these. Yep, there we go. Excellent, don't go too far. Yep, there we go, that'll be good. And then building spawn points on these, so we can change all of these so they're out the back. There we go. Last one done. So that's all access from around there. And then I was thinking perhaps we've got like some of these Pizza Hut and McDonald's buildings. They could come down here as well. Let's have a look. What else have we got? A petrol station on the corner actually might be quite good. If we can get it to work, what have we got? Something like that would actually fit in quite well. Let's just got a Tiger Wash. Let's just move that over there. That fits in well. Got to start worrying about the heights now and see how this looks. Let's see what else we can fit along here. What is this one? A Lego store. Fantastic. Look at that. Why not? Lego store, McDonald's, a Pizza Hut. We've got a petrol station over here. And then we can sort of maybe cover up the fact that the height distances are atrocious with some paths and trees. Maybe, perhaps. That's it. There we go. Excellent. So places to get food and drink and whatnot. And then over here, some offices I think would be good just to sort of fill out this space and give them somewhere to work, because we do have a huge industrial need, a demand. So maybe we could just find something that will fit nicely in here. Okay, I'm just clipping some offices into here actually, because it's nicely hiding this building, and it's sort of... Have I put that all the way along there like that? How's that going to look? Some of those are a little bit too close together. I'm quite liking that. It almost looks like there's a little shopping... Yeah, that's going to go there. It almost looks like a little shopping parade, doesn't it, along the back? Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Takes away all the clipping of the land that we've got because of the different heights. And just makes that look like a little shopping parade along there. We've got some offices over here which have nicely sort of clipped together. We've got a space coming up through the middle here. So I'm going to add a path on there. That's this one and this one. Let's just run that into there. Yep, that's fine. This little bit over here. So I'm using some of the vanilla office buildings that are more... slightly American looking, aren't they? Yeah, don't want that one. Something small. Yeah, that'll do. Just sort of blends in. And then this side we're going to just have some trees and things. That's fine. A little bit of parking over here would be good. Okay, and then I want to add some schools in here. So we're going to grab this road here. And actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to grab this road, because this road is going to continue on out. Let's just draw that. Where's that going to go round to? Yeah, that is going to sort of connect round to here somewhere. Like that. And then it's also going to come down here and connect down to there somewhere. There we go. So a few schools in the middle here. If we grab this road and let's see, if we go out like that and round into there. Excellent. So that gives us a little spot where if we do that and say do that, that we can add some schools into. Oh, that doesn't look too bad at all, does it? We've sort of covered up that building there, and it almost looks like it's part of everything else that's going on. The only thing we need to change is the population on these schools. Oh, UK standard, it's already been set. Fantastic. So you obviously use that school somewhere else. We'll look at this one as well. So 164. No, I wanted this one here. Oh, hang on a sec. That one there, look. 235. Excellent. Bit more detailing probably around here in the future, but for now, that'll be okay. So 43,798. I'm going to be very interested to see what the traffic's like of all the people moving in here and what that does to our population. We need to just do a couple of things with the road. So let's grab that there, make that give one. Actually, do you know what? No, that is going to be traffic lights and traffic lights, because this is going to be super busy coming in and out of here. We're also, here we go, people are coming for the shopping, dedicated turning lanes. This is all okay. These need water. Let's just give the gift of water to these lovely people down here. There we go. And this is a route coming out this way as well. Yep, that's fine. Oh, look, here they all come. And all of these people here are going to start coming down here for their shopping and everything, which is good. So, yeah, I'm liking the look of this a lot. Ooh, one more thing we can adjust is our bus routes. Where's the nearest bus route? It's this blue line here. Yeah, we're going to drag that and bring it round over here somewhere. If I do it that way, it won't cross over. Let's get that on the right side of the road. This side of the road. There we go. So that is right outside the offices, isn't it? If we do it at the end here. Come on. Swap the side of the road. There we go. Excellent. So that's in the centre for all of these, for the shops, for the school, for the everything. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. That'll be fine. A little bit of crossovers, no problem. How's the traffic looking? 76%. So we've obviously got a bit of an influx of people coming in. Yeah, something I do want to change is I want to stop trucks coming in down here by the school, because they're sort of cutting through, driving all the way through down here. So if we grab this road and we're going to say no trucks and no trucks. So the only way they can come in is this road here. So they can come in, deliver, and then leave by this junction here as well. Just thinking we could do with an asymmetrical road there. Perhaps we've got one down here that we can grab. These are all 4-lane. I know there's a small asymmetrical road we've used before. I can't find it. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it this way. We'll grab that with a picker mod. Then we'll move over and then we'll grab this one here. Should be okay. Yep, there we go. Excellent. That will work nicely. I might even just pop that in over here. There we go. So we get the asymmetricalness going out there. This is also going to be a traffic light, because we've got all the kiddie winkies coming to school, and just double check that the trucks are still banned. No, they're not. Ban and ban. There we go. Fantastic. And what we could also do is just add a little district in here. So we're going to have this little area here. You can think of a nice name for this area that's tea related, maybe related to Swanscombe as well. But also by putting that over there, we can see how many people are living here. 1,453. And a lot of these are filling up, which is good. 58 out of 70 in there. Nice, nice. How's this going? Oh man, there's so many people that want to go to school. So glad we've got some options for them. And there we go. 48,000. I forgot that's actually what we were aiming for. I'm just enjoying myself with the detailing and building. We can unlock another square. Oh, that is fantastic. Access to some other items. But the other square was the real big thing that I wanted. Next target is 70,000. So we're going to really have to be careful on what square we unlock to make sure that we're able to do that. And I've just added some of these buildings. I like these modern looking buildings. These are fantastic. Dutch inspired apartment blocks fitting in really well. I think this area looks really nice. Some nice little gardens. These are Dutch apartments as well with a bit of parking. Some gardens at the back. Of course, access for bikes all around here. Fitting in with our Dutch theme that we ended up going. We've got sauna, little yoga garden. Lots of parks around there. And then into our other apartment blocks. Oh, I just think this area turned out really, really well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And before you go, tell me which square we should unlock next. Let's take a look. So let's say, for instance, over here is option number 1, because it can be far enough away from the Wold and Kettling and Upper Teahampton that we could even start a new little village over there. Let's say this is number 2, right over the river. Oh, that could be a really cool place to build. And then I would say number 3 over here. Then we can continue the build of our Wold down there, adjust all the motorways, get that junction sorted, and then start heading to build around this area. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and check out the next video on the screen, which will be my American city. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.